Hello, the Orville fans. This is David Whitney. It is time for After the Orville.
First of all, let me say right off the bat that I have to thank Stoffley Studios' Mr. Whitney for the opportunity to fill in today at the Orville. After the Orville. Forgive me, yes, after the Orville. So let's get rolling right along, and let's do a quick summary of episode 7, shan't we? Yes, we shall. Episode 7 was called Majority Rules, written by none other than Seth MacFarlane. The Union has sent 2 men to the planet to study the inhabitants of the planet, but communication with the pair has stopped, and the Orville is sent to investigate and to locate the men. One of the men has been killed, and the other has been lobotomized. I'm sorry if I just blew the whole show for you. Spoiler alert, they say. Anyway, Lieutenant Lamar acts like a complete idiot down on the planet, a fool. He does this dance on a statue and does some grinding, really bad grinding on the statue, and he is recorded on video by someone's cell phone, smartphone, obviously, and then it is sent up to what is called the master feed, which is a lot like Facebook, with some major differences. Rather than a like button with emoticons, users are given a choice between down or up, red or green, and virtually every citizen wears a badge that is connected to this feed. Lieutenant Lamar is soon found to be in big trouble with the master feed and is getting negative marks in a hurry. They're really piling up for him. The crew and the ship must figure out how to save John before his mind is wiped out. One of the planet's humans is a girl named Lisella, who they eventually take up to the ship later in the episode. Captain Mercer, who has been forbidden the option of extraction by the Union Admiral, and he has to figure out a way around the directive of non-interference, it would seem, in this situation. Now, as the episode continued, I thought, and I came to the conclusion I was quite correct in my guesstimation, that Isaac is able to break into the master feed and add positive, and what he does is he adds positive videos to John's profile, thereby saving his life. So it is probably the simplest of plots for the Orville so far. At first now, I was a little disappointed with this episode. It wasn't quite as elaborate an outline, but upon further review, I have found some things about it that piqued my admiration. The situation seems to revolve around a prime directive of non-interference. This is often a theme in many science fiction stories, so it comes into play for the first time, and I can tell, in the Orville. B. Lieutenant Lamar ignored several direct orders from Kelly. I did not expect to see such insubordination from one of the crew members. I suspect that Lamar is going to be tossed into the brig by Mercer upon his arrival back to the Orville. C. Now, the captain included Alara in the away team, even though her alien forehead was an obvious problem. This was pointed out by my pal Jim Von Dolteren. I understand the need to send their strongest officer, but still, it was a mistake and reared its ugly head by causing a rift with a local religious person. She was wearing a hat which she was not supposed to be wearing at the time. Cloaking technology was shown in this episode. That bodes well for cool things in upcoming episodes. Now, overall, I would say that the cast of this show continues to shine, and we continue to get more interpersonal moments with the crew, which is great, because next time the Doctor appears to get a full episode to show off. I have enjoyed her character a lot, and I think she was a great addition to the crew. I do hope we get introduced to yet more alien peoples and cultures, and of course more ships and worlds to explore. A rich galaxy of creatures will only help the series. Personally, I'd love to write for the Orville. Wouldn't we all? My favorite characters are by far Alara and Lieutenant Gordon Malloy. Malloy provides great slapstick, comedy, and one-liners, while Alara is the grown-up daughter of every father wishes he had. A girl who can kick everyone's butt. Now, this is episode 7 of the Orville, and it seems to me that the Orville is doing very well. Now, critics hate the show, but the fans adore the show, especially long-time Star Trek fans. The fans who have been around for many years seem to love the Orville and give it 2 thumbs up, praise and admiration, in sharp contrast to their feelings on Star Trek Discovery. I do not want to go into a long explanation about the problems I personally have with Star Trek Discovery, and I hate to use the term Star Trek and the term Discovery in the same breath. I just do not feel that the show is up to snuff. I am bitterly, deeply, morally opposed and disappointed with this show. If you like Discovery, that's fine. I wish you well as you pay for your episodes and watch your show, but I prefer the Orville, and I think it's obvious why. It's a great show. All right then, this is Wadsworth signing off for After the Orville. Farewell.